Do men ever get out of their arrested development? Like, do they ever kind of like grow up at any point in their lives?
Um, I think that they're mostly not grown-ups, but if you're lucky, some of them, when it's time to step up to the task, they do. And that's my definition of a real man.
And when you're around boys or boys like men, then what do you like among all this energy, like this male energy? Do you kind of mimic them a little bit and be a little bit manly, or do you kind of, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do to kind of?
No, I stay myself, but I feel very comfortable about guys like that. I grew up with lots of cousins, and they're very sweet and they're very welcoming, and sometimes they tease you, and I love fighting with them. And they have so many beautiful qualities, these guys. They're great comedians, but they're also very professional, and they're very caring. They always made us feel great, protected. They're like big brothers. So I don't feel like I need to become a man. It was nice to be a girl around, and they take really good care of their girls.
To watch all of these comic kind of timing and what they offer, did you pick up any tricks for yourself? Because obviously you're a funny person, but what did you learn? Because they do it for screen.
They really gave me a lot of confidence, because at the beginning I was intimidated to say, I think I have a joke. But they were so encouraging and supportive. And we did it for 4 months. So towards the end, I had a lot more confidence in myself. And I think I learned a lot from them.
Did you learn, like, are there any like Salma, like type of rhythms that you've kind of developed that you feel like, you'll bring to the next comic role that you'll do?
Well, I think it's just about confidence. I think that you either naturally have an inclination for comedy and a timing for comedy, or you don't. But if you do, sometimes you can be shy about it. So after this movie, I think I'm not as shy about it.
In the film, your character tries to impress some children by throwing, have you ever done anything where you've tried to impress your younger kids and it just didn't turn out the way that you had pictured in your head, or like some kind of?
Oh yes, I used to be really good at gymnastics. And so the other day I was trying to impress my daughter doing some moves, and I was doing really well at the beginning, so I got in, okay, I can do these. And I got sassy about it, and then I tried one that was a little harder, and I just fell on my face really bad. But that was the best, because nothing made her laugh more than that, so it was okay.
Perfect. Now, if Grown Ups was a film about your childhood, of female friends getting together, how would that film turn out to be?
Oh, we would be eating a lot more than in this film. The food would have been completely different. It's funny, I have my friend from when I was born, she just came to see me, and we had like a pajama party last night, and there was a lot of talking and there was a lot of eating, so I think food would be completely different.
Now, obviously with these guys, they're so funny, and what is your trick to kind of keep the poker face if they're saying something that is just hilarious? Like, what do you do to kind of?
Well, actually, I tried to keep the poker face, but I didn't feel bad if I ruined a take and laughed, because the one person that ruined the most takes in this film was Adam Sandler. Even when he was not in front of the camera, he would ruin the take by laughing from the monitors. So if you messed up, you didn't feel so guilty because he ruined so many.
They said that you were the the by the way. The boys said that you were the perfect, poker face of all of the cast. So.
I tried really hard, but sometimes I didn't.
Now, what thing of your memory or something of your past that like kind of instantly turns you into a little girl? Like, if you see something, is it like a drink, or you know what I mean? Like, what is it about something that may kind of instantly remind you of what you were like as a kid with ponytails or whatever? Is there anything?
Funny enough, we're in the World Cup right now. I think soccer, because I've been watching it since I was really, really little with my father. Every World Cup, it's part of my history. I remember where I was, what I was watching, and I just don't care. I become super excited. I become nervous. I become really nervous about the games. I want to watch it with my friends. I want to watch it with my family. And it's like a tradition in my family, in my life. So it makes you feel like a kid again. I think everybody becomes a kid, like a teenager, when the world comes.
When you watch a film like this, what's also really great is that you've got these guys, but you've also got some really awesome, female comedians like working with you. So what did their kind of style maybe teach you, and maybe, seeing Maya and Maria even, who's not known to do comedy like that?
Well, it's amazing because the first time I had to do comedy was in Saturday Night Live when I did Frida. I went to that show, and that's the worst place to start because it's live and it's so nerve-wracking. And Maya was there, and she was the one person that took me under her wing. And she was so comforting, and we really connected. We actually became friends, and she helped me through it and made me feel confident, and she was just amazing. So I felt really good that she was going to be in this. I sort of felt like, okay, there's all these guys that are going to be so good. I don't know if, but then there is Maya. We can get through these. So I really love having her there. And then Maria, she had never done comedy. So the first day, I could go to Maria and feel, oh my goodness, what have we gotten ourselves into? Because I knew she would understand my intimidation better than anyone else. I think she was even more intimidated than me, so I had a partner to get through it with.
The last time I talked to you, you said that you were in a really great place because people were giving you roles that maybe they weren't considering you in the past, and this was one of the films at the time that you... So what is it that you feel is kind of the turning point right now, because you feel like people are seeing you in a different light? Is it something...
I gotta say that Adam Sandler, we almost worked in another occasion, but then I got pregnant and I couldn't. He doesn't stereotype. He's very smart. He just sees what you can bring into something, and he doesn't stop at thinking in stereotypes. But I have to say, the fact that this movie has a fashion designer, successful woman that is Mexican, it's quite unusual.